So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday. I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Oh shit, Ahmed's shotgunner is right in that little room. This is no good. Hey there, friend. How you doing? I'm just hanging out here. Don't mind me. I'm just, just being good old Silas Greaves. Everyone's favorite Greaves. There we go. Give me your shotgun. I'm borrowing it, mate. And that thing as well. Gotta wait for this thing to go away. Oh, there we go.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Legend was he could stop a train by staring it down. Jesse James.
They hopped a freight train having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So I hopped the same train.
Ouch. Oops. That's bad. That was not how that was supposed to go down.
You see that? The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again, I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Yep. You didn't, but I'm experiencing it, so I can agree with that. Oh, that's dynamite. No, can't get close to the dynamite. Don't want to get blown up now. That would be bad. Excuse me, coming through. See you later, everyone. Howdy, folks.
Excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the bar.
But you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil
Damn it.
bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother.
See you later, pal. Okay, time to try that again. Whoa! Jesus Christ, I nearly got freaking hit by a tree. That is not good. Don't want to be killed by a tree. That would be embarrassing. And then I got hit by a tree and died. It was rather embarrassing, and it damaged my reputation quite heavily. I became known as the guy that got hit by a tree.
It was no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
What the fuck? Okay, I need to make sure, like, this guy wasn't taking any damage from behind those other people. That was ridiculous. I need to stop going in for a melee kill. That may help me out.
Across a flat car piled high with logs, I had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
What was your plan? Is it to throw dynamite? Yay, dynamite. What the heck just happened there?
I wondered if I was ever going to find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Damn it, Gatlinger.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Come on, hurry up and... Oh, Jesus Christ. When I say, oh, come on, hurry up and die, I'm referring to you, not to me, okay, friend? Come on. There we go, I think. Oh, shit. Let me just scooch on through here. Actually, I have a new skill point. Close quarters, sure, why not? There we go, sweet. Alright, come on. Oh, he's reloading. That's my shot. No! No, it's not. Okay, so in the top right of the screen, you'll see like this little skull and a dice roll. And, apparently that's supposed to allow you to avoid the final bullet before death as long as you can correctly, position yourself. Like, if it's coming from the right, press A and avoid it to the left. And if it's... Oh, hold on, he's reloading. And if it's going to the left, you want to avoid it by going to the right. And, like, it's not letting me avoid it. So it's just like, oh, here's, like, you don't get to avoid the final bullet before death. It's kind of weird how that happens. So it's like, why do you sometimes allow me to avoid them, and then at other times, just like, no, you're just going to die straight up. No chances of avoiding it. Like, if it's dynamite or something like that, okay, whatever, understandable. But if it's from a bullet, then it's like, why do you sometimes just prevent me from avoiding certain bullets? Like here, see? It's coming from the left, I dodge to the right, I shoot him in the face. Oh, hold on. I shoot him in the face. And it's like, that allowed me to do it, but then at other times, it doesn't, even if it's fully charged. Like you can see right now, it's in a cooldown. And so it's understandable that it won't let me work.
Jim, and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself. There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Jesse James has a big health bar, doesn't he? Where is he? Jesse James, I'll get you.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train. I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah, Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
Oh, no. Oh, I can avoid this shit. What?
Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
I honorably wounded Jesse James. Didn't you hear the story, game? God, you need to pay more attention.